What's going on, guys? This is DJ with All Day DFS, and I'm checking back in with y'all with the After Dark edition, early look into the next day, early picks edition, late night edition, whatever you want to call it. But I'm here for y'all guys, and I'm trying to give y'all guys this content, these videos at this time of night. So when you wake up, you already have an early look into what's on the board. As always, PrizePicks has 8 players on the board. But before that, guys, I just want to say I hope y'all guys cashed in. I hope y'all guys had a great night. As for myself, I lost big early. I had Mr. Chuma Okiki. I had him going over 8.5 points, which I know a lot of people did as well, and he did not hit. He only got to 8 points. Not really good. I'm a Magic fan. I've been watching the Magic, forever, and I've been watching him since this trade happened. He has been leading the team. He has been, the leading scorer. He had been averaging 18 points a game his last 4 games, close to 18 points a game, and he comes up with the 8-burger tonight. And a lot of it was his fault. He missed some shots, but a lot of it was the coach as well. He didn't play him as many minutes as he has been playing. I don't like Coach Clifford. I hope we have a new coach next year. Right now, the Orlando Magic are supposed to be in tank mode. They're supposed to be tanking to try to get one of these future studs, top 3, top 4 picks. And instead, we're winning meaningless games. Like I know you want to win, and I know players play to win, but what he should be doing is playing all our young talent, all these young guys that we got back from the trade, all the ones that we already had on the team. Instead, he's playing these veterans, these journeymen that are, they're heart and hustle, and they're giving it their all, and they've won these last 2 games against pretty good teams. So I don't know what to say. But anyways, on the Chuma thing, he didn't play him enough minutes. Chuma did miss shots. He still could have got there, but also he should have had some extra minutes to get there. But either way, I lost on that one. I bet big on that one, but I was able to make it back up on another 2-pick power. I had Chuma and the tennis player, that's why you hear the Discord going off. I'm thinking that he's winning or she's winning. She's in the middle of winning or whatever, because a lot of people have these tennis picks that were supposed to be locks, and it looks like it might hit. So a big shout out to everybody. I had them too, but I had them mixed in with other people. Like I had the girl that's playing now, I had it mixed in with Chuma, because those were my 2 favorite plays on the board. I should have just put the 2 tennis players together, and that was it. And you learn from this stuff, and I'm learning every day, like I said. But anyways, Chuma didn't hit, so I don't know if the tennis player is going to hit. But either way, I lost that one. I lost big on that one, but I was able to get it back because I played Chuma full game with Steven Adams under, because they had him at 36, which was really high. PrizePicks lost some money on that one. I had Adams under and Chuma over full game, and I won on that one. So I really wished I would have had Chuma over full game in my other one. But to me, the safer play was points, because he has been averaging 18, and on I think 1 or 2 games he was over on points, but he didn't get their full game. So I'm like, points have to be the safer way to go, which it wasn't. But anyways, so for me overall, I had a really good day. I cashed in $570 on some Rocket League picks. Big shout out to Stump. Big shout out to Whitecart. The Rocket League guys who know their stuff. And guys, that's why I tell y'all guys to join the community. You hear the Discord going off. I did a whole video already before this one, but I forgot to mute one of the channels that's very popular from another Discord. The guy's talking there constantly, and that was about the tennis. And so I had to remake a whole nother video, because the whole video you hear the Discord notifications going off. But anyways, I leave them on sometimes just so y'all guys can hear it, so you can hear how we're active in there. Come in and join us. Like I said, I won $570 today on some picks that I know nothing about, just because I was following the right people, the people that know about that stuff. I have had a lot of people tell me that they won on my picks on NBA. You that's something that I know about. I don't know nothing about Rocket League, but I was able to cash in $570 a day. I think yesterday it was about $100, $80 or $100 I cashed in on them again. So I've made about over $600 on Rocket League picks this week, and I don't know nothing about Rocket League. But just because I'm a part of the Discord, I'm a part of the community. We're there, we're helping each other, and we're helping each other make money. In my Discord, there's nothing that you have to pay for. You can come in and join us. We're in there sharing picks, sharing our knowledge, sharing stats, helping each other out. So the link is right there below. So let's go ahead and get into it. As always, Draft Dashboard has 8 players on the board. First player is Stephen Curry, going against Toronto. Yeah, so he's going against Toronto, 23rd ranked overall, 21st ranked versus his position. They have him projected for 43.9. His last 5 games versus Toronto, he's gone over once. He's only played 1 game. He's gone over. They played tonight, so I don't know if he went over tonight or not. I didn't have him. I didn't follow him. Well, let's see if he did. I mean, I got this up, so yeah, he had a 50.7. So yeah, he got over that number. So he's gone over twice in a row with the matchup and what he's done his last 2 games. I like him for the over. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the over on Curry, and I'll probably lock in him with somebody else on this board tonight. Next, we got Fred VanVleet at 42. So his 21st ranked, 15th ranked versus his position. His last 5 versus Golden State, he has not gone over. His last 5 overall, he's gone over once. They have him at 42, so he's only gone over once. Draft Dashboard has him projected at 39.7. I don't like the matchup. I don't like what he's done against him the last couple games. I don't, So for me, I would fade him. I'm not going to play him. And I wouldn't even play him on the under because, as we know, he can hit a lot of threes. He can heat up. But and then again, depending on who's playing, I think Lowry's not playing, so I mean he's gonna have more usage. Excuse me, guys. So yeah, I like him on the under if I had to play him, but I'm not gonna play him. I'm not touching him. Next, we got Christian Wood versus Boston. He's at 42. So 7th ranked overall, 13th ranked versus his position. His last 5, he's only played Boston once. He got a 5 burger. Last 5 overall, he has not gone over. They have him projected at 41.7. I don't like the matchup. We don't really have a good sample size of what he's done versus them. I'm not touching him. If John Wall plays, so if you got John Wall, Porter Jr., is it Porter Jr. or is he just Porter? I don't remember if he's a junior too, like Michael Porter Jr. Anyway, we got Porter, Wall. If they play and him, I would like him for the under. I mean, it's hard. I mean, Boston doesn't really have I don't know if Robert Williams will be playing or not. I mean, he could be a good matchup, but again, it's another one that I'm going to fade. I'm not going to touch. If I had to play him tonight, I would play him on the under, but that depends a lot on if John Wall plays. Next, we got Jason Tatum versus Houston. So they're 27th ranked, 18th ranked versus his position. He's gone over once versus Houston, and he's gone over, what is he at, 45? He's gone over 3 out of his last 5 he's gone over. He's been the lowest game he has is a 40, so he's been playing well. They have him projected at 44.1. He's at 45. This is another one that I'm not going to touch again. I mean, Houston's a bad team. Boston could blow them out if Brown and Walker are playing. I mean, you even got Fournier that comes in now. He probably plays some minutes with Tatum. Fournier's a guy that shoots a lot. Probably is going to take away some of his usage if he even runs with the second unit at all or not. I don't like it. I'm not going to play it. And you see Houston, you're like, oh, he should go over. But Tatum has been known to go under a lot, and a lot of people pick him on the under. And he, for the most part, he goes under when they pick him. I've seen a lot of people win on his under, so I'm not going to mess with it. I'm really not liking this board right now. Luca. Next, we got Luca versus New York at 52. So 3rd ranked overall, 10th ranked versus his position. In his last 5, he got a 71 burger, a 62 burger, and then he went under twice. His last 5, he's not gone over. They have him projected at 48.5. He's at 52. Again, based on the matchup, I don't like it. New York's a good defensive team. He hasn't gone over his last couple games overall. But then again, I mean, this is the same thing that I thought about Westbrook. And Luka's kind of like in the same boat as Westbrook. He gets the triple-double. He gets, probably not as much as Westbrook, but he does it all. He gets the assists. He gets, the rebounds. He shoots a ton of three-pointers. So I'm just not going to bet under on a guy like Luka. I'm not going to bet under on Luka. I'm not going to bet under on Westbrook. I'm not going to bet under on Giannis, Jokic. I mean, and I know those guys do go under. I know they have bad games. Everybody has bad games. But I'm just not going to get burned like that. Like, I don't like betting the under on these kind of superstars that do do everything that they average. You know, they could be a triple double any night. They can get a triple double any night. I don't like going under on those type of guys because they do too much of the other stuff. I like going, give me a superstar that all he does is score, and I'll hit the under on him a lot because he has to have a good scoring game so he can get over. But these guys that do all this other stuff, I'm not going to hit the under, but I'm not going to play him either because it's not a good matchup for him. So that's another one I don't really like. Oh, jeez. Sorry, guys. I got, next we got Julius Randle versus Dallas. He's at 44. So 9th ranked overall, 18th ranked versus his position. He's only gone on 44 once versus Dallas. He's hit 44 and got a 45, so he's gone over twice, or he's hit and gone over twice in the last 4 games. They have him projected at 44.8, so it's right there. He's at 44. Again, I'm fading it for the most part. I've been seeing a lot of people go under on Dallas. Like Dallas, I guess, is sneaky good defensively, or they're just good defensively. I don't know if it's Porzingis. I'm just not liking this. You know, I'm not liking it. Maybe Porzingis puts the clamps on him. I don't know. But I'm not liking him either, so it's another one that I'm not touching. Next, we got Scary Terry versus Indiana. And I already know that I'm not touching this one either. They got him as a point guard on here. I just don't really like what's on the board tonight. 19th ranked, 17th ranked overall, so it's a decent matchup. Last 5 versus Indiana, he's only gone over once. Last 5 overall, he's gone over once, twice, 3 times out of 5. They have him projected right at 35.7, so it's right there. He's at 36. I'm not touching this one. Terry's one of those guys that has to score a lot of points to get over. He doesn't do, for the most part, he doesn't do a lot of the other stuff. So for him to go over, he has to score points. And without, guys, again, this is only based on one website's projections. I don't have sheets telling me all the other stuff, how many 3-pointers they give up versus point guards, like all that good, good information. I don't have any of that. I'm just basing this on one website's projections without any of those stats. But I don't like it, so again, I'm not touching this one. This one's another fade for me. Next, we got Karl Anthony Towns versus Memphis. He's at 49. So they're 15th ranked, 21st ranked versus his position. Last 5 versus Memphis, he's gone over once out of 4. His last 5 games overall, he's gone over 4 out of 5. So I do really like the 4 out of 5, his last 5. They have him at 48.2. So they're right there. So based on the matchup, it's a good matchup, 21st ranked. Based on his last 5 games overall, what he's been doing lately, I like him for the over. I would hit the over, but then again, it wouldn't be my most confident pick. So again, these are the only 8 players on the board right now. I do these early so I can help y'all guys in the morning, give y'all a quick early look at it. But tomorrow there's going to be a lot more players, and there's going to be single stats. There's going to be just a lot better plays. So tonight, I really don't like this board, guys. It used to be to where I would tell everybody, and this was like one of my biggest things that I kept hammering into everybody, was like, hey, if you like anybody on this board, lock them in now. If you're going to lock them in now. Don't wait till tomorrow because the lines jump and you're going to miss them, 2 or 3 points lower than you could have got them, blah, blah, blah. Now, it seems that PrizePicks is like right on the projections, or if not, they project them really high. So it's very tough for me to lock in a line early now. Now I don't lock in the line. Now I've totally changed my way of doing things. Like I'll wait till 6-7 p.m. Like I'll run some early lines because, again, early you're gonna find some single stats that are like, whoa, this looks really good here. They haven't projected like 2 under what he's supposed to get or 2 under what he averages. And you'll find some of those early lines. If you do, and you can match them up with something else you like early, I might run 2 early lines. But now, guys, I wait all the way till 6:30 till all the news drops with all the starters, with all the guys that are out. And that's when I make my plays. Yes, I know I might miss a couple guys that are, have some, really low projections that, you could hit on. But, guys, that's not always like today. I jumped on Chuma early, 8.5. After I jumped on him, I put a $400 bet on Chuma at 8.5 points. And about 2-3 minutes later, he was already bumped up to 10. About 5 to 10 minutes later, he was already at 12. So what happens, he didn't even hit his first one. I still seen a lot of people grab him at 10 because they're like, 10's still good. 12, I thought 12 was still good. I really thought he could at least get 14, 15 points. I really did. But guys, that's what happens. I mean, you rush early to put all these lines in, these locks. You use up all your money, so you don't have no money the rest of the day because you already put all your money into these locks. The locks don't hit, then you don't have no money to play late. I mean, you're totally like, you just screwed yourself for the most part. At the end of the day, it don't matter what the projection is. It don't matter what it is. They're either going to go over or under. It don't matter if Christian Wood was at 35 and then they bumped him up to 42. He's still going to go over or under. Yeah, if you get him at 35, you like him for the over. At 42, you like him for the under. It's over or under. I mean, I just wait till late. I get the news, and then I go from there. Once you get the news, there's plays that you can make right then and there. Those, to me, are the best plays. Like, for instance, New York Knicks. I mean, it seems like every day, like Derrick Rose is a scratch, or Peyton, Alfred Payton, whatever. As soon as I hear something like that, boom, I jump on Burks quick because Burks is going to be the man. You know, quickly, for the most part, quickly is on the board, but Burks is the man. So boom, I jump on that. You know, of course, if you see something like Chuma early, that was at 22. They've had Chuma at 22 for a long time, and for the last couple games, and you know, for the most part, he's good for that. Today, I jumped on that Harnstein guy. I did hit with that one. He was at 23. Good thing he did a lot of stuff in the first half. He didn't do much the second half, but he had a couple blocks in there which really helped us. I love blocks and steals. Whew, blocks and steals are, I mean, unless you have a guy going under, but blocks and steals is where it's at. But yeah, that's just my advice, guys. Just, again, don't put all your eggs into one basket. Don't be so in a hurry just to, like I've said yesterday, I said, don't be so in a hurry to lock these people in at, you know, because, you know, you might find one glitch, one lock on the board early. It's, oh my God, I got to have that. So you run to your phone, you run to your computer, your desktop. So you got that guy, but who are you going to put him with now? Now you haven't done really too much more research. So there's not really another lock on the board. So you go to Twitter and you read one of the gurus' other locks and you mix them in 3, 4, 5, pick player, flexes, power, whatever. And you still lose just because you didn't have nothing to put them with. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying that just because you miss something doesn't mean it's gonna mess up your day. Just because you lose early doesn't mean you can't get it back at the end of the day. You know, I lose sometimes on the early game, but I like to do that. I like to play some money on the early games, and because if I hit, that gives me extra money for the late games. Not that I'm gonna throw everything on the late games, but it gives me some extra money to play second half and fourth quarter. I had somebody on Twitter call me the second half king, and I really like that name because I've been hitting so much on second halves. Yeah, I lose some, but I hit again tonight. I hit a $150 winner. I would have had another winner, but they took a block away from Michael Porter Jr. I would have had another big winner, but it is what it is, and that seems like it happens every night that they take blocks away, steals away, and a lot of people told me that we're looking at the game, it looked like a clean block, so I don't get it, but hey, I'm used to that already. By now, I'm used to it. Like, it doesn't even faze me anymore. It's like I just sit and laugh at it, and you gotta laugh at it because I mean, if you're sweating these picks and you're gonna get mad, and I ain't gonna lie, I used to get mad and I used to not want to talk to my family when I had big money on the line and I would lose. I just wanted to just go and. But now it's like, okay, I lost it, so what? I lost $400 today, quick, because Chuma didn't get those points, but it's okay. I want it all back in the late night games. So I'm good, I'm happy, and that's how you have to be. Can't get too high, can't get too low. But anyways, that's my advice for y'all guys tonight. Just don't put all your eggs into one basket again. Don't be scared, don't be mad or sad because you didn't get the early lock of the day, which a lot of times that lock doesn't even hit. What about that time that they had Ingram, I think, at 16.5 points from the Pelicans, and they had Kobe White at 25. Like, oh my God, everybody was going crazy. People putting $400 on those two picks. It was the winner chicken dinner, and Kobe White hit 25 points. So it was a tie. I mean, it still won something, but I mean, it wasn't the locks that everybody said it was. What about Glitch Boy, the college guy that averages? I don't know what it was. I think he averaged, was it like 16 or 18 points, and PrizePicks had him like at 14 or something, and that was like the lock, and he didn't hit either. He only had like 9 points that day. So guys, don't worry if you miss out on one of these locks. If you wait till 6:30, you're going to get some other good plays. So that's my advice. Anyways, go ahead and join the Discord down below. Hit that link and join our Discord. We have a chat room dedicated strictly to PrizePicks. We're in there helping each other, as you can hear it going off from time to time. We're active. We're in there helping each other make money, sharing picks, sharing strategies, sharing stats, baseball, basketball, tennis, golf, NASCAR, soccer, you name it. We're in there trying to do NHL. Come in and join us. Come in and join us if you're looking for something like that. And guys, please don't forget to like this video. I really would like to get over 10 likes. I think the most I've gotten is 10 likes on a video. I really would like to get to over 10 likes. So if you can like this video, subscribe, hit the alert button so that you get these videos as soon as they drop. And I appreciate y'all guys. And again, I hope y'all guys had a great night. And I'll be back. And I'm sorry that I didn't do a top 5 pick today, top picks, because I got so crazy busy. I wasn't able to do some. By the time I had some time to look into stuff, it was already like 5:30, 6 o'clock, which was way too late. A lot of stuff already had been bumped. So I didn't do one. But I'm sorry about that. I'll be back tomorrow with that. And I hope y'all guys have a good night. Thank you.